There's been a rise in the number of people calling a domestic and sexual abuse helpline with concerns about the welfare of a friend, neighbour or family member. The Live Fear Free initiative received close to 700 calls in the past year, but some say more needs to be done to help end the cycle of abuse. Michaela Riva reports.
Lisa Marie Flavin is often seen laughing and joking around the office. But just a few months ago, things couldn't have been more different.
I remember carrying all my things in these black bags down to my car, in my pyjamas, mascara down my face, and sobbing, where am I going to go? Because I was hiding this from my family at the time. How could I go anywhere at midnight on a Thursday night?
She was in an emotionally abusive relationship, which changed her outgoing nature. She describes being hounded with texts and calls and constantly being accused of lying and cheating, until things came to a head one night.
He was ringing me, you should come home. If you loved me, you'd come home. So I was like, OK, I'll come home now. I went home. I went in the other room. He came in there. He was like, get out of my house, you know, swearing and really screaming and shouting, get out of my house. Then he started emptying all the drawers of all my clothes, throwing bags at me, packing up my things, making me pack up my things. You know, I was a state. I was in my pyjamas. I was crying.
Lisa Marie has now moved on. Her ex-boyfriend received a 4-week suspended sentence for harassment without violence and a restraining order. But she says she wouldn't have had the strength to speak out had it not been for her colleagues whom she confided in.
You know, because we talked about it, I was fully aware of what was happening. Obviously, because of one point, we were worried about the security of the office as well as Lisa. We had to be, you know, I had to be informed at that point as well. So I think a lot of it is working as a team and finding the right people to support. And a lot of people did go the extra mile.
The Welsh Government wants to encourage more people like Martin to take action and have launched a new campaign to educate them about what they can do. Lisa Marie's story is just one of the many being heard in the building behind me. Over the last year, 38,500 incidents related to domestic abuse have been reported to the police. But experts warn that this is conservative, with many still going unreported. Ministers and women's groups say more still needs to be done.
We know that, yes, there has been an increase in people calling the helpline, and particularly family and friends calling the helpline, which is great. But we also know that there are significantly more women out there that are also experiencing this, that are isolated in their communities and don't necessarily have those supports from family and friends. So this campaign by the Welsh Government that we've been supporting is fantastic in giving people the information of how to be supportive.
Lisa Marie is now an anti-domestic abuse campaigner, and she does this with the support of her colleagues. She says she would still be in that relationship had they not simply asked, "Are you okay?"
Michaela Riva reporting there.